Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Egypt exploring of the ruins of ancient Alexandria. This is where they kept the great library that burnt down, and they took some of those books, which that library contained the black man, the original man of the planet, his life, history. The guy who's going to guide you through his exploration of the ancient ruins of Alexandria is a pale Arab. Now, the beast, your enemy, has many heads. He's already separated Egypt, is where Alexandria is located in. The Library of Alexandria is located in Egypt. And this is a video showing you how, right before your very eyes, the original man is being wrote out of history. According to this Caucasian Arab, so-called Arab, Egypt is no longer in Africa. It's called the Middle East. Everywhere you go on the planet Earth, the pale man has took over your culture, stole your books, put them up in the Vatican. So like Nipsey, Farrakhan is being assassinated, character assassination. He's getting it from, this is his own doing though, see. He did this to himself. But he's gonna have it so that your enemy will write out the white out the text of the Nation of Islam and the FOI, going to be reduced to a security company where they just do security on big stars and important people, but they're not going to rebuild the Nation of Islam where Elijah left off at. No hospitals, because they're selling black people's parts. No farms, because they're using that killer seed to have seedless plants and fruits. And so these people could so organized that they could fight on many fronts, while we just be stuck in one plane of thought, or one level of thought. They're operating on many thoughts. They really are acting like our gods. I got to show you this so I can show you how to get out of it. This is the best way to do it, to wake up some of these young brothers and sisters that's coming just now turning on to YouTube. They had to sneak a commercial in there. I be hitting them hard, man. They make sure they're gonna get paid for this.
Hello, this is Vic. Welcome to my channel and thank you for viewing my videos. Today I'm in the beautiful and spectacular country of Egypt here in the Middle East. And I'm visiting the second largest city here in Egypt, the city of Alexandria. In this particular documentary we're going to do something very special. We're going to visit the site, the archaeological site of ancient Alexandria, the city established by Alexander the Great in 331 before Christ.
Now you hear that? Established by Alexander the Great. See, he a Jew. Now he may be called a Greek or an Arab, but he's one of those that came out the caves. See? And look at his eyes. Devious, man. You know he doing a devious deed right here. So now the young ones coming up, they gonna think Alexander made this city. See, the original man is the black man. Africa is just the cradle of civilization. And Egypt was in ancient Africa, but it was known as Kemet. The brothers and sisters of Kemet, Ethiopia, Somalia, they got the same bloodline. And the Arabs also. The word Arab just means those that dwell in the desert. It's a mobile name. It's a mobile word, a transit word that, those that don't stay in one spot. The same with Hebrew. Hebrew means crossover. It's a transit word. These two languages, Hebrew and Arabic, are, cousins, or either sisters and brother language. Comes from Aramaic, which comes from ancient Egypt. We are, the original man is the originator of all languages, even English.
Christ, we have so much to see and so much to learn. So let's go for a long walk. Let's do it.
Well, this is the ruins, but we're not going to stay here long. We just wanted to show you how slowly but surely they are taking away your heritage, stolen legacy. Most of y'all young ones don't know nothing about the Library of Alexandria, let alone where it's really at. It's in Africa. It's in Egypt, but Egypt is in Africa. Egypt is not the Middle East. Arabia is actually Africa. Arabia is not the Middle East. It's actually Africa. The Suez Canal separates the peninsula of Arabia from Africa. So they taking your name, the original man's name, out of history by separating us. Africa is really not the name of Africa. It's also a Greek, European or white man's word. He just discovered, he gonna say he discovered Africa just like Alexander the Great said he discovered the city of Alexandria. Really, they conquered. They was conquering all this. See, while we were into our science, building pyramids, the Caucasian was in his warlike mode conquering. So now he want to conquer the real God. So he got you on your knees, black man. Seeing how much fight you got left in you. You know. And he got some more planned for you. Especially in 2020, y'all. So what you gonna do, my brothers and sisters, you young brothers and you young sisters, y'all gotta use some strategy. My next video, before I get back into, my speaking on Nipsey and speaking on Farrakhan, I'm gonna throw up a strategy for you. I'm not gonna lead you now. This is something you're gonna have to do in your own home, in your own neighborhood. You're gonna have to figure out a way to network all those who sub with me, get with those who think like you, and figure out a way to make moves using the YouTube. I'm gonna tell you why you can tell you how and why to use YouTube to make moves with. And this is how they do. This is how they do. But y'all don't realize it, But in my next video, we're going to show you a little strategy to use. Look for the chessboard. Black light.